Hey, I'm Kelbey, Hightower, Medicare Hub. Big changes are coming to Medicare in 2025 due to the Inflation Reduction Act. In this video, I'll explore how these updates impact prescription drug costs, your Medicare Advantage plan, and more. Let's break it down by diving in today. So let's start with the headline change, a $2,000 annual cap on out-of-pocket prescription drug costs. For years, seniors have struggled with skyrocketing medication prices. This cap now means no matter how many medications you need or how expensive they are, you'll never pay more than $2,000 out of pocket in a given year. Here's an example. Mary, a senior with diabetes, currently spent $400 a month on her medications. That's nearly $5,000 a year. Under this new cap, her out-of-pocket expenses will drop to $2,000, saving her at least $3,000 annually. This change doesn't just benefit individuals, it also adjusts the cost-sharing structure for medications. Here's how it works. After reaching the $2,000 cap, manufacturers will cover 20% of the drug costs, insurance plans cover 60%, and the beneficiary only is responsible for 20% or a co-pay amount for most of you guys. So this redistribution makes it easier for seniors to manage their healthcare expenses. Now let's talk about the insulin cost and what's going on. Starting in 2025, insulin prices will be capped at $35 per month. This is life-changing for seniors managing diabetes. For example, John, who currently pays $100 a month for insulin, will save $780 annually with this new cap. But how do these changes impact Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement plans? Medicare Advantage plans, which bundle Part A and Part B and Part D, might adjust their benefits. Carriers may need to shift resources to accommodate the reduced revenue from prescription drug costs. So this could mean higher premium or fewer perks like gym memberships or dental coverage. Hey guys, so just a side note, what we've seen coming into this year and for the plans for 2025, there are some major changes in given areas. If you're in a more rural area and you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, you may have seen significant cost increase in your copays for access to care, for doctors, specialists, outpatient procedures and surgeries. You may have also experienced one of these things that's happening nationally, and that is your medication is no longer on the formulary. This is because plans are suppressing certain drugs, they're eliminating certain drugs because of the cost of those drugs and the cost share that they have to pay in, the 60% comes out of their pocket, and so they're eliminating a lot of these. Now understand, formularies are designed with, in a sense, tier structures. Tier 1 and Tier 2 are usually generic and your copay costs for those are limited. Tier 3 and Tier 4 and Tier 5 drugs are name brand, non-preferred or specialty tiers, and most people are on a Tier 3 drug for name brand drugs, which have a copay cost that can range $35 to $50. And those drugs have high costs, retail costs. You're paying a cost share copay, and then this plan is paying the additional amount. That cost of that retail times 25% is actually going to go towards your $2,000 out-of-pocket max. Now, what does that mean? That means you're paying $40 a month, but your plan could have a drug that's listed as $1,000 retail cost. So 25% of that is $250 that's going towards your max out-of-pocket. That means in 8 months, you have no cost. I'm going to cover this again in a few minutes, but you need to be aware that if your formulary is changed, there's some steps that you can take, and we'll cover those in this video as well. So for Medicare Supplement plans, the effects are more indirect. While these plans don't cover prescription drug costs, broader shifts in the healthcare landscape might lead to slightly higher premium adjustments. It's always a good idea to review your plan during an open enrollment to ensure it still meets your needs. Now let's address some unintended consequences. As drug costs are reduced, some of the insurance carriers may narrow the formularies, which is the list of drugs they cover. This means certain medications you rely on may no longer be included. Additionally, we're seeing an increase in prior authorization requirements, which can delay access to care. For Jack, as an example, he discovered his preferred brand name medication was removed from his drug formulary. During open enrollment, he worked with a Medicare advisor with our agency to switch to a plan that included his medication. This highlights the importance of reviewing your plans annually, especially when there's major changes like this going on. So another concern is that some carriers may exit certain markets due to the financial pressure. This could limit plan options in specific areas, making it even more critical to have a Medicare expert on your side. Here's what you can do to stay ahead of these changes. First, review your plan's formulary every year. Make sure the medication you need is still covered. And then secondly, understand how the $2,000 cap affects your out-of-pocket cost and budget accordingly. Third, work with a Medicare advisor to navigate any changes to your plan or coverage areas. At Medicare Hub, we're here to simplify the process. Join one of our free Medicare Made Simple webinars or schedule a personalized consultation. We'll guide you through the changes, help you compare plans, and ensure you're getting the most value from your Medicare coverage. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, like, and then share our channel. Watch more videos to stay informed about Medicare updates. You can schedule a call today. Let's make Medicare simple for you.